Hello, thank you for joining me. I'm going to be reading you a story today and asking you a question at the end. Today my story is Sleeping Beauty 100 Years Later. This story is written by Laura North and Gary Northfield. A long time ago, a king and a queen had a beautiful baby daughter. "Let's have a big party to celebrate," said the king. They invited everyone in the kingdom, but they forgot to invite one fairy. She burst into the party in a rage. "I curse your daughter! She will cut her finger and fall asleep for 100 years. Only a prince can wake her. That will teach them to forget me," she thought as she flew away. The king and the queen were terrified. "No sharp things!" screamed the queen, taking the knife and fork away. "No playing outdoors," said the king. The princess wasn't allowed to do anything. She was miserable. When the princess reached her 18th birthday, the king and queen let her wander around the castle. She found a room with an old spinning wheel. The princess was curious. She tried making some thread on the spinning wheel. "Ouch!" she cried. She had pricked her finger on the needle. Suddenly, she fell into a deep sleep. Everyone else fell asleep too. Years passed. Cobwebs covered the castle. 100 years later, a prince wearing sunglasses drove up to the castle. He talked on a cell phone. He listened to music in earphones. He wore jeans. A lot had changed while the princess had been asleep. The prince found the princess. "What a sleeping beauty," he thought. He went over and kissed her. "Are you my prince, my true love?" asked the princess, waking up. "Just call me Harry," said the prince. "I'd like to take you on a date." "A date?" said the princess. "I wonder what that is." Harry took her outside. "Everything looks so different." "Is this your carriage? Where is the horse?" asked the princess. "No need for one of those," said Harry, starting the car engine. "Let's go to the amusement park," Harry said. The princess whizzed around and upside down on a roller coaster. "I've never had so much fun!" she screamed. Harry gave her a single red rose. A thorn on the rose caught her finger. "Oh no! What will happen to me now?" cried the princess. "Will I fall asleep for another 100 years?" "No, here's a Band-Aid," said Harry, and he stuck it on her finger. The princess smiled. Life was so much better 100 years later. So here we have two puzzles. Puzzle number 1. Put these pictures in the correct order. Which event is the most important? Try writing the story in your own words. Use your imagination to put your own twist on the story. And the second puzzle is match the speech bubbles to the correct character in the story. Turn the page to check your answers. So number 1 is, "I need to find a prince." Who do you think would say that? It'd be the princess, the prince, or the fairy. "I hate to miss a party." Number 5, "I like driving a fast car." Number 6, "I must have my revenge." Number 4, "I feel very, very sleepy." And number 2, "I wonder who lives in this castle." So I want you guys to try and match those speech bubbles to the characters. And then which event is most important? What do you think was the most important event in that whole entire story? And how do you think our lives might change in 100 years? If you were to fall asleep for 100 years, what do you think might be different? Think about those things. Okay, have a great time answering these. I'm super excited to hear your answers or look at your answers in a picture, video, anything like that. Send them to me, please. Thank you.